To create attendance activities, we start by navigating to the online class space. In this case, I'm going to use my play space. We're going to turn on editing here in the top corner. When that turns on, we're going to add an activity. So down here, I'm going to add an activity, click on attendance, and then add. When that's added, we're going to give it a name. In this case, I'm going to call it attendance 1. We can change some of the settings in here. For example, if you want separate groups, you can leave this, or you can choose no groups. The information about these obviously can be found on these question marks here. You set the access dates through this section here, and the grade condition is here. These will depend on your college and on how you would like them displayed. So when we're ready and we have our settings correct according to college and course, press save and display. Okay, when that comes up, the next thing we have to do now that the activity has been created is to add sessions. So for example, if I'm creating a tutorial session, I'm going to start with add, and then if we're going to use it in groups, I'm going to create an attendance session for a tutorial for group 1. In this case, my tutorial is going to happen every second week, so I need to click on create multiple sessions. Session date we'll need to set in here. The duration, of course, is the duration of my tutorial in this case, so I'm going to set that for 1 hour. And the session end date is for the end of the course, or when we want the tutorials to end. So I'm going to set it for 2 months ahead. In this case, this date here will do. And I'm going to set it for Tuesdays. And as I said, it's going to be every second week. So this drop down menu for frequency tells us how often it will happen. 1 being every week, 2 every second week, etc. So every second week here, tutorial here, and then click on add session. So our session has been created successfully. We can go in now and look at our options. So to see the sessions I've created, I click on sessions. We click on all, so we can see all those sessions we created. So here are the 4 sessions here, every second week at the time allotted for it. Okay, so when we actually take attendance, you'll notice in here when the educator takes attendance, they click on this radio button, and they'll be able to see there's the name of the student. And in this case, the default setting is P for present, L for late, E is for excused, and A is for absent. So it is possible to change these settings if we wish by clicking on settings. And in here we can change these details. So P is for present, L is for late here. We can change these and the acronym. So instead of absent, for example, we might say change this, or sick. So we change the S there, and then sick in this field, and then update the activity. So now you can see this field says S, and if we go back into sessions, click on that radio button, you'll see that that has been changed to S for sick. So if we need to get a copy of our attendance up until now, we might want to get it in an Excel spreadsheet or another document. But if we need to export this information away from Moodle, we can click on export. We can choose what information we want, so from the time period we want through here, and then decide the format of the text. So it can be Excel or an Office text, and then just click on OK. We can also see our reports here, and this will give us our attendance up until now.